This music be? In the air or the earth? It sounds no more. I'm sure it must hit upon some part of the island, sitting upon a bank, weeping again the king my father lacked. This music crept by me upon the waters, allaying both my fury and its passion with its sweet air. Thence I have followed it, or it hath drawn me rather. It is gone. No, it begins again. The ditty does remember my drowned father. This is no mortal business, nor no sound that the earth owes. I hear it now, above me.
Advance thou the curtain of thine eye, and say what thou seest yon.
What is't? A spirit? Lord, how it looks about. Believe me, sir, it carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
Hey, wench, it eats, and sleeps, and hath such senses as we have. This gallant which thou seest yond, though you could say is so much racked by grief. Beauteous canker, you could say he's a goodly person. He hath lost his fellows and strays about to find him.
I might call him a thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
It goes on, I see, as my soul commands it. Spirits, fine spirits, I'll set thee free for this.
Most sure the goddess on whom these airs attend. Vouchsafe my prayer may know, if you remain upon this island. Good instruction give, how it may bear me here. My prime request, which I do last pronounce is, oh, you wonder, if he be maid or no?
No wonder, sir, but certainly a maid.
My language, heavens, I'm the best of them that speak this speech. Were I but 'tis spoken.
What wert thou if the king of Naples were to hear thee?
A single thing as I am now that wonders to hear thee speak of Naples. Myself am Naples, but with mine eyes never since it ebbed beheld the king my father racked.
Alack, for mercy.
Yes, faith, and all the lords, Duke of Milan and his brave son being twain.
The Duke of Milan and his more braver daughter could now control thee, if now 'twere fit to do it. Oh. I believe you've done yourself wrong, sir. A word.
Why speaks my father so ungently? This is the third man that e'er I saw. The first that e'er I sighed for. Pity move my father to be inclined my way.
I'll make you the queen of Naples.
I charge you, sir, one word more. They are both in either's power. But this quick game I must make uneasy, lest too light of winning make the prize also light. I charge you, sir, a word more. Thou dost here usurp the name you owest not, and hast placed thyself upon this island as a spy to win it from me, the Lord on it.
No, as I am a man.
There is nothing ill can dwell in such a temple. If the ill spirit have so fair a house, then good things would strive to dwell in it.
Come on! Speak not for him, he is a traitor. Follow! I'll mangle thy neck and feet together. Sea water shalt thou drink. Thy meal shalt be the fresh brook mussels, withered roots, and husks wherein the acorn cradled.
No, I will resist such entertainment till mine enemy has more power.
Oh, dear father, make it not too rash a trial for him, for he's gentle and not fearful.
Come from thy ward, and I will hear disarm.
Beseech you, father.
Hence, hang not on my garments.
Please, sir, have pity. I'll be his surety.
Silence, another word from me shall make me chide thee, if not hate thee. Come on, obey. Thy nerves are in thy infancy again, and hath no vigor in them.
So they are. My spirit is in a dream, all bound up. My father's loss, the weakness which I feel, the wrack of all my friends, nor this man's threats to whom I am subdued, are but light to me. My tie but once a day through my prison, hold this made all corners of the earth. Let liberty make use of. Space enough have I in such a prison.
It works. Come on. Thou last task I did perform well, my Ariel. Hark, what else thou shalt do me?
Be of comfort. My father's of a gentler nature, sir, than he appears by his speech. This is unwanted which now came from him.
If thou doest all the points of my command, thou shalt be free.
To the syllable.
Follow. Speak not for him.
This, my mean task, would be as heavy to me as odious. The mistress which I serve quickens what's dead and makes my labors pleasures. Oh, she is 10 times more gentle than her father's crabbed, and he is composed of harshness. I must remove some thousands of these logs and pile them up upon a sore injunction. My mistress weeps when she sees me work, and says such baseness had never like executor. I forget. These sweet thoughts do even refresh my labors, most busiest when I do it.
Pray you, work not so hard. I would the lightning have burnt up those logs you're enjoined to pile. Pray, sit and rest yourself. When this burns, 'twill weep for having wearied you. My father is hard at study. Pray, sit and rest yourself. He's safe for these 3 hours.
No, dear mistress. The sun will set before I shall discharge what I must strive to do.
If you'll sit down, I'll bear your logs the while. Pray give me that. I'll carry it to the pile.
No, precious creature. I'd rather crack my sinews, break my back, than you should such dishonor undergo while I sit lazily by.
If you'll give me that, I will do it with much more ease, for my goodwill is to it, and yours it is against.
Poor worm, thou art infected. This visitation shows it.
You look wearily.
No, noble mistress. 'Tis fresh morning with me when you are by at night. I do beseech you, chiefly that I might set it in my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, my father, I have broke your hest to say so.
Admired Miranda, indeed at the top of admiration worth what steers to the world. For many a lady I have eyed with best regard, and many a time the harmony of their tongues have set into bondage, and brought my too diligent ear. For several virtues have I liked several women, but you, oh you, so perfect and so peerless, are made of every creature's best.
I do not know one of my sex. No woman's face remember, save from my glass mine own. Nor have I seen more that I may call men than you, good friend, and my dear father. How features are abroad, I am skilless of. But, by my modesty, the jewel in my dower, I would not wish any companion in the world but you, nor can imagination form a shape besides yourself to like of. But I prattle something too wildly, and my father's precepts I therein do forget.
I am, in my condition, a prince, Miranda. I do think a king I would not so, and would no more endure this wooden slavery than to suffer the flesh fly blow by mouth. Hear my soul speak. The very instant that I saw you did my heart fly to your service, and there resides to make me slave to it. And for you am I this patient log man.
Do you love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to the sound. I, beyond all limits of what else in the world, do love, prize, honor you.
I am a fool to weep at what I am glad of.
Brave encounter of two most rare affections. Heavens rain grace on that which breeds between them.
Wherefore weep you?
At mine unworthiness, that dare not offer what I desire to give, much less take what I shall die to want. I am your wife, if you will marry me. If not, I'll die your maid. To be your fellow you may deny me, but I'll be your servant whether you will or no.
My dear mistress, and I thus humble ever.
My husband, then.
I. The heart is willing, as bondage of freedom. Here's my hands.
And mine, with my heart in't. And now, farewell, till half an hour hence.
1,000 thousands. I do believe it. Against an oracle.
Then as my gift and thine own acquisition most worthily purchased, take my daughter. She is yours. Hark, Ariel, my illustrious servant Ariel.
What would my potent master? Here I am.
Thou and thy meaner fellows thy last task did worthily perform, and I must use thee in such another trick. Go bring the rabble o'er whom I give you the minion, and presently I pray thee.
Before you can say come and go and breathe twice and cry so, each one tripping on his toe will be here with mop and mow. Do you love me, master? No?
Most dearly, my delicate Ariel. Now go, my Ariel. Bring a corollary. No tongue. All eyes. Be silent.
O Ceres, most bounteous lady, the queen of the sky, whose watery arch and messenger am I, bids thee leave these, and with her sovereign grace, here on this grass plot, in this very place, to come and sport, her peacocks fly amain. Approach, rich Ceres, her to entertain.
Hail, many-colored messenger that near, doth disobey the life of Jupiter. Why hath thy queen summoned me hither this short grass green?
A contract of true love to celebrate, and some donation to freely estate on the blessed lovers.
Highest queen of state, great Juno comes, I know her by her gait.
What does my bounteous sister go with me to bless these twain that they may prosper thee in honoring the issue? Honor, riches, Mary's blessing, long continued. Our joy is still upon you. You must sing a blessing.
Earth's increased, forage and plenty, barns and garners never empty. Vines and clustering bunches growing, plants with goodly burden bowing. May spring come to you at the farthest, in the very end of harvest. Scarcity and want shall shun you, Ceres' blessing sows on you.
This is a most majestic vision and harmonious charmingly. May I be bold to think these spirits?
Spirits of mine art, which I have called to enact my present fancy.
Let me live here ever. So rare our wondered father and wife make this place paradise.
Praise in departing. I had forgot of the conspiracy of the foul beast Caliban and his compatriots against my life. The minute of his plot draws near.
This is strange. Your father is in some passion that works him strongly.
Never till this day saw I him touched with anger so distempered.
You do seem, my son, in a moved sort, as if you were dismayed. Be cheerful, for now these our revels have all but ended, and these our actors, as I have foretold you, were but spirits, and have all vanished into air, into thin air. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe and all that which it inherits, shall dissolve, and like this insubstantial pageant fade. Sir, I am vexed. Be you not disturbed with my infirmity. My old brain wanders. If it pleases you, retire to my cell, and there repose. Return or to our walk to still my beating mind.
We wish you
Wish you
peace.
I'll requite thee with a wonder to contend me my dukedom.
Sweet lord, you play me false.
No, my love. I wouldn't for the world.
Yes, for a score of kingdoms you should wrangle, and I would call it fair play.
If this shall prove an illusion of the island, a dear son shall I twice lose.
A most high miracle.
Though the seas threaten, they are merciful. I have cursed them without cause.
All the blessings of a glad father encompass about. Arise. And tell how thou camest here.
Oh, wonder! How many goodly creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is! Oh, brave new world that has such people in it!
'Tis new to thee.
Who is this maid at which you play? Your eldest acquaintance, it cannot have been more than 3 hours. Is she the goddess that hath severed us and brought us back together again?
Sir, she is mortal, but by immortal providence, she is mine.
I have inly wept, or should have spoke ere this. Look down, you gods, and on this couple drop a blessed crown, for it is you that have chalked forth the way which brought us hither.
I say, amen, Gonzala.
Was Milan thrust from Milan that his issue should become king of Naples? Oh, rejoice beyond a common joy and set it down with gold on lasting pillars.
Give me your hands. Let grief and sorrow still embrace his heart, that doth not wish you joy.
Be it so. Amen. Oh, look, sir, here come more of us. What is the news?
Best news that we have